Hey yo, you got any plates?
Yo, what's up everyone? It's Driscoll. How y'all doing? As you can see, I'm on FL Studio today. A lot of you guys have asked me to make videos on FL a little bit more, so that's what I'm gonna try to do today. And also, a lot of you have asked that I make more Vital stuff, so we're gonna do both of these things today, FL Studio and Vital. So without further ado, let's get started. So first things first, let me add Vital in here and we're gonna sound design it a little bit. So hold on, bear with me. I haven't worked with FL Studio for a long time. Instrument, right. Vital, let's get some notes in here. I don't know why my mouse is so small here. Let's do some square basic shapes, square wave. I want to do 8 notes flow. So I guess I'll do it this way. And one 8 note, and the other one is going to be a bit shorter, I guess, just to add some flow. Let's see how it sounds. All right, cool. Let's see if I can add something in here. Like the random amplitude is really cool, usually. Maybe you can modulate it a bit. All right, let's get in the filter. I don't know which one. We can modulate it with another LFO. Not a fan of these. Maybe on quarter note and sync mode. Alright, I think it's not bad like this. Let me see if I can add just another oscillator. Maybe instead of that automation for, modulation for the level, maybe we can make another one to 100%. We'll make it so that we can only hear it on the second peak here. Could be nice. It adds like a little bit of more texture. I don't know. Not sure if we're gonna keep that or not. Let's go in the effects, add some chorus. Distortion. A flanger. It adds a nice metallic frequencies in here. I think it sounds cool. And the phaser. I'll add a macro on the filter just so we can mess around with it. Alright, I think I like it better without the random amplitude on the square. I'm curious to see if I can add another filter as well, like another weird comb filter. Damn, alright. I like this really metallic sound I have. So I guess, you know what? If I add this LFO on the mix instead. So I guess we can keep it like that for now. Maybe macro 3 can be just the position. Alright, I think it's good enough. Can go in the post-processing real quick. So first up, I need some OTT, no upward. Then I want to add some reverb, but I want to do it in parallel. So I guess I'm going to use patcher. So we'll have one clean signal and we'll have 100% wet reverb. So let me just see the reverb part. Okay, and then I'll add an EQ. Damn, sorry, I don't remember where they are. Alright, and now we'll add back the clean signal and mix them together. Alright, cool. Now I want to add a bit of delay. Wait, I want to use delay 3. Alright, I think it sounds good here. We can start EQing a bit. Can I add another comb filter? Yeah, I think it's fine. From here, let me add a sub bass. And then we'll make a nice shape for the volume. Nice round shape like this should be fine. So this is here. Vital is going in the bass. Vital 2 is going in the sub. Both are going in here. Okay. All right, nice. So from here, I want to add some pitch. Range 12, same here. It's going to help us come up with a flow later on. So now I think we have a good sound and we can start adding the drums in here. So I'll do that real quick and I'll catch you guys after. All right, so here's what I did. I added a kick, a couple claps that I stacked together, and 2 hi-hats. And then I just routed everything properly into these bus groups. So for the clap, it's a stack of 3 going into this group, on which I put this EQ. And now this group is going into the drums here. All right, let's see how it sounds with the drums and everything, and then we can start working on the flow. All right, so now let's get in the first vital here. And the first thing I want to try doing is some pitch movement. So I will create an automation clip like that. And I want to do the same on the sub. Link to controller. So I want to link this to pitch wheel 1. Accept. And also link it to pitch wheel 2. Remove conflict. So now both of these automations should affect the sub bass. Let's see. All right, cool. We can start doing some flow design. Oops. So this one, unique. All right, now on the first hits of these, I want to have a quarter note. So can I automate this? Not sure. I guess I can. All right, cool. And I want to change the pitch, this part. We can also automate some of the macros here. I want to see if I can add LFO5 on the global transpose. I think it sounds cool. Let's see in context. All right, I think it's not bad. Let's make a quick fake in here. For the fake section, I think we can remove the filter too, just so it has a bit more of a change when the drums hit. So off here and on. Just gonna add a bunch of movement with the macros. They don't change the sound too much, but they add some subtle variation, so it can be pretty cool. Let's see if I can add a little bit more reverb. We can also modify the flow for the drums a bit. Actually, this part, I'll add it at the end of the phrase. Alright, cool. Some hi-hats movement a bit. Alright, nice. I think at this point, actually, we can add some background elements real quick. So I think I'll do this off camera just because it's a bit boring, this part. So I'll do this now and I'll catch you guys after. All right, so I haven't done anything crazy actually. I just added this down sweep. I added this little laser sample with a lot of delay. And then I just made this quick hyper bass and vital, so nothing crazy again, 2 saw waves, a lot of unison, detune, and using LFO1, I'm pitching up each oscillator, and LFO3 is just controlling the level. So here's how it sounds all together now. So I think now we have enough stuff that we can start working on the second part. So I'll duplicate this over here. Okay, so I think what I'll do, instead of working with all of these automation stuff, I'll just duplicate this patch with all its automations, clone everything. So now I should have 2 of each, yes, okay. So that is for the first part. This I can delete. And this I can delete. All right. Now we can work with this one without messing up the first one. So that's great. So yeah, let's try to find a good variation in the sound. Yeah, so the first thing I guess we can do is change this to quarter note just for the first couple of notes. All right, and let's see if we can change the sound a bit more. Okay, macro one, I want to delete. And let me see if I can change the filter. I think the sound is cool right now, so I'm just gonna work on the flow a little bit. And let me add some triplets somewhere in here, not too much. Here, for example. Oh yeah, this is annoying to do in Vital. All right, hold on. So I'm gonna duplicate this one more time. Probably there's an easier way to do it, but I'm too lazy to look for it. So I'll just do the easy way. Clone it, clone everything, boom. Then come in here. I want a triplet here, so I'm gonna remove it here. And I'm only gonna keep it here, just like that. So this is my triplet patch. No way. No way. All right, let me fix this real quick. Okay, actually I didn't lose too much, so alright, let me save that real quick. Alright, all of this, just to have a little triplet in here. I hope it sounds good. Alright, it sounds good. Let me add it a couple more times. Well, pretty happy with the end result. I think it sounds cool. I'm just gonna make a quick intro and a quick master. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. It really means a lot. And if you want to have the project file, make sure to check out my Patreon. Everything is available there. So thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Hey yo, you got any plates?